So, what's up, guys? It's King Daddy D-Mac, and welcome. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Woohoo! Alright, so, a new Minecraft world. It's new pitches. Lol. Hard survival. Cheats off. Sick. So yeah, just making a new world. Just to hang out, build some cool SHIT. I didn't have a job when I was making this last time. I was still in high school when I was making these last time. It was COVID hadn't happened when I was making these last time. Think about all that. Now I'm turning 20 in a week. 20 years old. I'm a big old boy. Gained like 30, 40 pounds since last time I made one of these. Gained like an inch in height. All good weight, all good weight. I was too skinny back in the day. Now I'm getting buff, still skinny though. Not really buff at all. Just fucking, oops, said a bad word. God, I don't remember what I was saying. I'm not even, let's give me a justification to be all spacey. Pills from Kevin made me spacey. Let's give me an excuse to be all spacey. See, I don't, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, what the fuck? A lot more of a cloud than I remember. Actually, no, that wasn't one of the tall trees. See, these days, I don't really play video games or do what I just did into the microphone. I don't do either of those things. And, so this is a special kind of day. So what am I gonna, let's be like Ethos Lab here. Yeah, I've been watching Ethos Lab today. I was like getting back into it. I was going like, hey, what has he been up to? What a cutie. What a cute little guy he is. What has he been up to? Let's yeah, dude, we're locked in. What has Ethos Lab been doing, you know? And he's just doing what he's always been doing. Apparently his dad died. That sucks. um, so much noise. I need to turn this. There we go. But yeah, it's like, that's not cool. You remember, you know what it's like to have your dad die. You don't. Yeah, that's. Oh my god, I'm not. What am I doing? But yeah, he's still doing. And he made me go like, hey, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should make another video. Give nobody what they wanted, and start this stuff back up again. I'm not sure if this is a thing that people are still doing. I know that like PewDiePie brought it back to some extent for a little bit. Not sure if it's still something that people have been doing or not. I have no pop filter or anything on this microphone, by the way, so you guys have to deal with the and the and it's I'm not as manually mobile as I used to be, I don't think. At least not when it comes to mice. More manually mobile in other ways. That's gross. I don't know why I just said that. Pills from Kevin made me spacey. See, I heard Ethos Lab go like, we've got all 4 of the tall flowers, so we don't have to worry about dyes, but I'm not sure what that means, but I'm collecting them anyway because I might find out. So yeah, I'm not sure why I'm collecting them, but I think that they might be important, so that's why, I guess. I don't really know what to talk about, but I'll talk about what I'm doing, I guess. Today, with my dad, this is my weekend, by the way, so like Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, I'm off work. Technically a full-time job. Working at a nursery, growing plants and stuff, but today is my first day of my weekend, Monday. I spent the whole day out installing boards on a ceiling for this gay couple with my dad. They're really nice guys. The only reason I bring up that they're gay is because it's really interesting. I'd never met a gay couple who had kids, but they had 2 biological kids. One was related to each of them. Both have the same mom, and they're like actual like fraternal twins, which is just the idea of that is so crazy and cool. Yeah, that was really cool to see, and like it's kind of interesting because like named Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin. He's like a political commentator guy, dude. He also just is having kids with his husband, and like biological kids, which is so freaking sick, man. And like I saw a conversation with him and Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson was like, like you guys are doing all the things that the conservatives are telling you to do, and some of them are still upset. And it's like, yeah, man, it's kind of weird, but briefly covered that. But it's like, yeah, why would anybody be upset, man? Like, if it comes between that and the pride parades, which one would you rather, them to settle down and have kids? I'd rather them settle down and have kids. I mean, pride parades are pretty tame in comparison to the worst stuff that you see on the videos, but still kind of fucking gross. They get to do whatever they want to do. It's fine. It's not really my business. But still having kids and settling down, getting married, all that stuff is sick. It's just so sick. And never met a gay couple who had done that. And I I think the kids call one of them mommy, which is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Um, I mean, there's not a problem with it technically, I guess. It just makes me feel weird. It's such a weird thing, calling a dude mommy. I don't really know. I just don't want to be in the forest, man. I love the forest. It's my favorite place. But, like, dude, don't look at me like that. But, like, in Minecraft, it's so limiting. I can't see anything. I can't see, like, what the landscape looks like, whether it's favorable or unfavorable or whatever. I feel like, oh yeah, and tomorrow, oh, I bought new jeans today. I brought new jeans today, too. 2 new pairs of jeans. And they're pretty cool. They're barely in my size because technically I think I should be wearing a 32, 33, but they don't make those at and like send them to the stores. What the fuck is this? This is so sick. What is this? A mountain meadow? Meadow. Was close. What is this one? Snowy slopes with a meadow. That's so pretty. I like that. I don't know if I like the new terrain. I feel like it's definitely cool. It's like the old stuff enhanced, but like at the same time, it's kind of. I feel like it's gonna kind of make things difficult, like building. You know, the old terrain kind of made it more simple to build. Oh my god. But yeah, that was pretty fun to see, and their kids were pretty sick too. Um, there was one girl and one boy. They were both like 3 or 4, just old enough to run around and cause chaos, which is awesome. Love to see it. One of them, I think the girl came up to me. They look almost identical. When a girl came up to me, I think it was the girl. She came up to me and was like yanking on my leg hair, and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck? Am I having a Joe Biden moment?" And the dad was like, "Hey, no, come here." And then she was like, and then ran away. Kids are funny. But yeah, another interesting thing happened 2 days ago. I guess I should start from the very beginning. Maybe like 2, 3 weeks ago, I met this girl, and she was really cute. So I asked her out. She was like, "Yeah, it's cool." And turns out she's a skater girl and a. I'm gonna stick around here with the coal. Turns out she's a skater girl and like a cheerleader for like a competitive team, like outside of high school. So because she graduated last year, or I guess not last year. She graduated this year. It's August, so like 3 months ago. She turned 18 in June as well, which makes her young for her grade. But you know how it is. I'm only 19. It's okay. Fuck off, fucking bitches, guys. But yeah, she was really cute and very hot as well. So I was like, hey, fucking well, both of them. You got both of them. Turns out she's actually really sweet as well. So it's like, oh man, you got the good, brain with the good rest of it, and the good stuff. That makes things even sicker. And so I was like, sick. So we went on a date. We talked on the phone several times, like FaceTime, over the course of like maybe 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks. I don't remember. And we finally went on a date. Over, I guess, almost 2 weeks ago now, we went on a first date. And we went roller skating for 4 hours. And then she was like, my feet hurt. We should probably, and I was like, okay, we should probably stop. And so we stopped. And then we went and got smoothies because it was hot as your sweaty balls outside. And so I ended up what is this? Okay. So we both got the same thing. She saw, like, I was eyeing one of the things on the menu. I don't get smoothies, man. I'm not gay, so fuck you, bitch. So I just got a smoothie because, that's the cute thing to do. And also, it was probably going to taste good. And it turns out it did. But $7 for a fucking drink, man. No, thank you. I'll only do that for the ladies. But yeah, we got the same thing. And it included pineapple. And I was like, hey, that's convenient. And so, we drank these drinks, and I need to just, fucking to have fun, you know what I mean? But yeah, we drank these drinks. My mom called me in the middle of it, even though I had told her that I was going to be on a date, because we had talked on the phone like 2 nights before. I haven't, like, my mom doesn't live with me, so I don't live with my mom. Whichever, doesn't matter. Both are true. So we went to so she called me and I was like, hey, and she was like, are you busy? So I was like, yeah, I'm on that date with Mia, the one I told you about. She was like, oh, okay, sorry, I'll talk to you later. And then she left the call. She left the call. She ended the phone call. I was like, alright, cool, sick, nice. Mom did a good job. Look at that. And the fuck? Why am okay? This is why I am leaned over my desk like a fucking. I'm hunched over, and my chair is all the way down. That is. God, I am such a fucking idiot. There we go. This is much more comfortable. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and as soon as I said I'm on my date with Mia, she was like, just gave her name. Ha ha ha. Nobody cares. She Mia, she was sitting in the passenger seat of my car, and was like, and she got all red and like put her hands in her face, and I was like, hey, what's that all about? What are you doing? Are you embarrassed? She's like, you told your mom about me? And I was like, yeah, of course, you told your mom about me. She was like, yeah, it's just so sweet though. And I was like, sick, dude. Sick. This girl just thinks everything is sweet. This should be this is sick, dude. And that actually, this is pretty. I like this. There's a cave. But yeah, it was like everything is going good here, man. Everything's going good. It's so loud. It is so loud. But yeah, everything was going good, and then and about an hour later, I was like, oh man, dude, I am really hungry, because all of a sudden I went from being fine to feeling really sick. But like almost that kind of, it felt like, at the time, it felt like that kind of sickness that you get when you're really hungry. So I was like, oh man, I'm really hungry. She was like, alright, I'm kind of hungry too, we can get food. And she was like, I really like Cane's, because, you know, every fucking girl likes Cane's. Uh, and, so we went and got Cane's, and, I'm not keeping this stuff. I don't know why I stopped. But yeah, every girl likes Cane's, so that's a tip for you blokes out there. I felt so stupid saying blokes. Fuck me, dude, I suck. Just a notification on the old telephone. Oh fuck. I didn't mean this. Why am I cursing so much? I must be, like, fucked up or something. Not drunk. So stupid. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so, like, then we went to Cane's and we were, like, having fun. We were talking. I was like, dude, I'm so fucking hungry. And I was thinking, I'm so hungry even as I was eating. And I was like, why isn't this going away? And then I was like, oh, I'm about to throw up. So I was like, hey, I'll be right back. And then I hastily walked to the bathrooms. And then I proceeded to throw up for an entire, like, minute and a half. Then I leave the bathroom and go back to my seat and chug Powerade. You know, for several reasons. And then she's like, "Are you alright?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you throw up?" And I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And she's like, "You know, just looked like you were gonna throw up." I was like, "Nice." But I felt way better at that point, you know. And the pineapple, the reason I bring that up is because turns out I'm still allergic to pineapple. My mom wasn't just telling me that when I was a little boy. I am actually allergic to pineapple, but not allergic to pineapple juice, but I'm allergic to pineapple for some reason. So yeah. And then, so we didn't kiss or anything because, like, throw up in the mouth. That's gross. I was not gonna subject a poor innocent girl to that. It is messed up. It's like it's like a multitude. That's a good word. A multitude of other things that are also not cool. So, like, I wasn't gonna do that, but we ended up hanging out for another, like, 3 or 4 hours. We went to Target, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna force you to have a second date with me." And I was like, "Oh, that's a cool thing for her to say. That's awesome. That's very good for my confidence." Not that I had a problem with that before, because I was actually not nervous at all throughout the entire date. It was crazy. I was like on a roll, man. Could not have even fucking imagined what it would be like to not be nervous when talking to attractive girls in general when I was back in high school. But now it's like it's so easy. I mean, it's not easy to get too far with them because it's hard to find an opening to ask them out in the first place, but still haven't gotten that part down yet. But most girls don't get asked out at all, so if you ask them out, then at any point you still have a better chance than the vast majority of guys to actually get them to go out with you. So especially the pretty ones, because everybody assumes that the pretty ones get asked out the most. But my friend Savannah from work, she is a very attractive young lady. I mean, she's 27, so too old for me, but very attractive young lady, and she never gets asked out. She said that she hadn't been asked out in fucking forever since she moved to Austin, I think is what she said, and she's been here for a while now, so it's a dire situation, brothers out there, so if you see a girl, just fucking do it, man. What was I talking about? But yeah, there was no nervousness, so it wasn't the nervousness that made me throw up or anything, because there wasn't any. And I actually was making jokes previously in the date, going like, is this awkward, or whatever, and she was like, no, it's surprisingly not awkward at all. She was like, I've never been on a date where things weren't awkward, which makes sense because she hasn't dated since high school, because she has only been out of high school for a few months now. Which, that sounds so bad, but why? Why does it sound bad? But yeah, she we did well. We did well for ourselves. I met her mom when I picked her up from her house, so that was cool. Her mom really liked me. She was apparently, like, she turned all red in the car, and it was like, what's up? Like right after this, we were leaving her house, and she was like, my mom just texted me. I was like, okay. She was like, she said she was talking about you, and I'm like, oh, what is she saying? She's like, well, he's really cute. She was like, yeah, she says, OMG, he's really cute and really polite, because I shook her hand. I shook the mom's hand and said ma'am and all that stuff, all that gay shit, you know, because that's what you do when you're being polite to people. And take the chest too, actually. But yeah, her mom really liked me too, so I was like, hey, fucking bonus there, dude. What am I doing? But yeah, it was a really good. Oh yeah, and when we were at Target, sorry, I Kevin Spacey'd on that one. Not on her. I did not Kevin Spacey on her. Don't worry. I am a good, respectable man. So, you know. So, but yeah, she was like, I'm gonna force you to go on a second date with me by buying something for that date right now, because my second date idea was blanket fort with puzzles and movies. She really liked that, because apparently guys her age think that sounds so fucked up. Why do I keep making things sound weird? I hate it. She's only she's less than 2 years younger than me, so fuck me, man. But yeah, she really liked that idea, so she was like, let me buy the puzzle right now. So now you can't cancel now, because I've already invested in it, basically. I was like, alright, sick, that's awesome. So, we went to Target, we bought the puzzle. I have it sitting on my desk right here. We have not done it. The reason why is because we had originally planned to go on a date that next Saturday. It didn't happen, because apparently her parents were like, hey, the Pride Parade is going on tonight. We don't want you on the streets, on the roads with a bunch of drunk people, so stay home, please. And she was like, oh, okay. And so then didn't happen that night, and she texted me like 2 hours before and was like, hey, I can't. And then we had a FaceTime call instead, which was alright. And it's loud water. That was cool. But then we scheduled a new date for this past Saturday. And leading up to it, day before, she texted me out of, like, she was the first one to text this time, as she was most of the time. Why do people keep trying to contact me? Don't they know? They don't know. They don't know anything. Those are emails. Don't have any text messages. And I'm getting into why I don't have any text messages. The day before, she texted me first, and she was like, "Hey, how was your day?" And I was like, "It's like this," and "How was yours?" and all the fucking small talk bullshit, and we had a little bit of a conversation, and then she was like, "Well, I spent the whole day in the attic." Spent the whole day in the attic of a house of one of my dad's clients, because she works for her parents' AC company. And so my throat really hurts, and I was like, "Oh shit, are you? How bad is it?" It's like, "It hurts pretty bad. I'll probably be okay tomorrow, though." I was like, "Alright, looking forward to it, but, if you can't do it, just let me know, and it's not a big deal." Or something like that, except nicer than that. I don't remember what I said. I should open it up. No, I'm not gonna open it up. Whatever bullshit. But she responded well to that, and I was like, "Alright, cool." She then, then we said goodnight to one another, all cute, like. Then the next day came. I texted her in the morning, going like, "Hey, how are you feeling?" Because she was feeling sick the night before. And I was like, "Oh, I'm concerned about this individual, because she breathed in a bunch of dust and insulation and stuff, and that's not good for your lungs. And so I wouldn't have been surprised if she was sick." Let me visit this village first, and then I'll hop on over to that one. I think this might be a good spot for a base, too. Got the mountain in the background, got the river, got the hills and the flat areas and the villages, whatever. But, yeah, she was, next morning, I was like, "Hey, dude," and she was like, "No, not response." No, she was like, "Not response, dude." She didn't respond. She didn't even read it. She didn't even leave me on read. I was like, "Okay, that's weird." An hour and a half till she was supposed to be at my house, I texted her again, going like, "Hey, is our fort and puzzle date still happening?" No response, and not even a red receipt. Still hasn't read my messages, but then later I was like, "Hey, hope you're doing alright." And that's gonna be my last message. If she doesn't respond, then that's the end of it. But, not really holding out hope, because that is kind of weird that she just didn't. That she just kind of disappeared. But yeah, she was really into me, so I talked to my dad about it, and he was like, "Yeah, it could be a couple of things. It could be that she's weird, that something happened. Could be that her parents didn't approve of you, because she tells her parents everything, so she might have told her parents that I am a high school dropout who is not getting a GED or college education, which parents don't like." And so he was like, "It could be that." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that could be it." And she is still 18, so that's kind of, her parents have a lot of say in kind of what she does, especially since she still lives at home. So I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's a good point, man." And then I was like, and then he was also like, "Well, there could be that she's actually sick, that she breathed in a bunch of fiberglass and is now like fucked up." And I was like, "Yeah, that could be it too." And the fucked up thing is that the the option that is best for me personally is the option in which she has been injured. Still hope she wasn't injured, but still, it just feels weird, man. It just feels weird, man. Oh my god, my shoulder hurts so much. Oh, I don't know why. All these villagers are so loud and it's distracting me. Actually, I can move this back up and just move. Do that. I don't know if that's helpful or not. But okay, so I need to remember. Oh my god, there's that thing. There's another village over there. I need to not be forgetful. I need to try and maintain my focus and my critical thinking skills. That one hit different. Don't know what happened. But it hit different. I don't know. My shoulder doesn't hurt as much anymore. Look at that. But yeah, I'm at this point. It's been 2 days, so yeah, it's over, I guess, in all likelihood. So time to find a new gal. I've been thinking about cutting my hair. I haven't gotten a serious haircut in how many years? 5. Since I was 14, 13, 14. Yeah, early 14. So it's been about 6 years, almost coming up on 6 years since I've gotten a real haircut. My hair is super curly, so it's not. Well, I mean, it's super curly near the bottom. Near the top, it's pretty close to straight, just because it's all weighed down. But it's because it's so curly, it's like, even if it grows an inch, it only really grows like half a centimeter. Because it's just coiling up, man. So really it doesn't look as long as it actually is. None of these places have beds. Get the fuck out, man. So yeah, I was thinking about getting a haircut. I saw this picture. I was going through like old photos because I was like sorting them and stuff, because for some reason the rest of my family refuses to consolidate all our photos onto like flash drives, as backups for everything, because I guess they don't care. They do care, they're just too lazy to do it themselves. So I did that, and I was sorting some of them, and I was going through pictures, and I was like, hey, this is me and my dad at the base of Mount Massive from like when I was 14, and my hair was like spot on back then, man. Like, it looked really good in that photo. I know that most of the time it didn't look like that. It's just that I had a really good hair day that day and got up early and was out in the fresh mountain air and stuff and all that. Wasn't trying to impress anyone, so I didn't do anything with it, which also helped. I was like, maybe I could still pull that off, potentially, that haircut, or maybe it'll make me look like I'm 14. Either way, though, I don't need that or that. So, I got my dad to look at it and I was like, hey, can I pull this off? He was like, yeah, but you look like 3 years younger. Okay, that's an actual message from somebody, but who gives a shit, dude? But, like, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good point. I sent it to my friend Robin. She was like, she said basically the same thing, and my dad suggested, you know, maybe just cut off 3-4 inches of it and see how you feel. Because it's like basically down to my nips at this point, even with the curling, with the coiling. Last time I like even got it trimmed was maybe 8-9 months ago by my ex-girlfriend. She trimmed it well over a year ago now. Last June, she trimmed it, and then she trimmed it again in like December, I think. Which was like 8 months ago, right? Yeah, that is exactly 8 months ago. So yeah, she trimmed it then. She trimmed it twice. She didn't trim much of it off. It looked exactly the same, but made it healthier, I guess. Apparently, it makes it grow faster, so it's probably much longer. Hold on. It's probably much longer now, is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I'm going to move this mouse further into my desk so I can actually rest my arm on something, because I think that's what's messing with my shoulder. I'm not used to using a mouse for an extended period of time. So yeah, I think me and her, whatever, we dated for 10 months. Yeah, 10 months. And, I think I am gonna get a haircut. I think it's gonna be just like 2 inches that they're gonna cut off. And then, after the 2 inches, I can see how I feel about it. See if maybe like 2 weeks later, if I want to go shorter, I can. I don't want to, like, if I cut it actually like a little bit, if I cut it kind of short, then I'm definitely going to grow it back out almost immediately, because the ladies dig the hair, or a lot of them do, some of them don't. Depends on if they want to see my display of continued health, or if they don't want to see my display of continued health. Old ladies love it. Younger ladies, it's more controversial, but still most of them like it. What was I talking about? Is that a jungle? No, it's not a jungle. But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. If I cut it short, I'm gonna grow it back out almost immediately. Check out that guy. Which I don't think you can blame me for it, you know? I mean, you can, because it will be direct. I don't even, what am I saying? What am I saying? I am fucking stupid. What was I gonna do? The older music got me distracted because I like it more than the new stuff. I want that. I want that. Thank you. Oh no. Fuck. Yawning up a storm here, man. But yeah, I might cut it shorter. My mom I guess it was well over a year ago now. My hair hasn't really changed in that year, though. It kind of looks the same. Well over a year ago now. I guess it was before June, so yeah, it was before I met my ex-girlfriend. I was on the phone with my mom, and she was like, all of a sudden, she was like, hey, you should get a haircut. I was like, what do you mean? I thought you liked my hair long. She was like, yeah, but it's getting kind of to the point where it's like not as cool anymore. I was like, oh, all right, man. How short were you thinking? She was like, like to your shoulders or something like that. Because back then it was really sexy. And I was like, what the fuck are you saying, Mom? And she was like, no, I'm just saying, like, if you want, like, a girlfriend or something. I'm like, yeah, okay. And she was like, or a boyfriend. I was like, dude, I told you a million times I'm not gay. That's a lot of chicken. Well, look at all those chickens. You guys remember that? But yeah, she was like, and I'm kind of agreeing with her at this point. I kind of look like a hippie. I don't look like a guy who is like intentionally doing it. I guess there are perks to that, just like not looking like you're putting in too much effort, but still having it work on some level. I don't know if that's something that is attractive to other people. I don't know. It's attractive to me because it's like I don't have to do anything, and it just looks the same every day. The weight of the hair itself is what keeps it in check. So it's kind of a perfect situation for me. But yeah, I'm thinking that she might be right. I might be able to cut it shorter. Maybe I don't know if fringe is the right word, but give it a little bit of an angle on the front. Make it a little bit more intentional, I guess. And then just grow it back out. Yeah, it'll be just in time for Halloween. If I do get it shorter, because on Halloween I'm gonna use temporary dye, like single day dye. I don't even know if it's dye. It might just be like that hair paint or whatever. I'm gonna be using that to dye my hair black just for the night. I'm gonna straighten my hair, not in that order. I'm gonna straighten it, then dye it. Yawning up a storm here. Don't know why I made that noise, but yeah, I'm gonna end up. Why is it? Oh, it's still fully daytime. What the fuck am I doing? I am so stupid. But yeah, I was gonna for Halloween. I was gonna do that. I was gonna be Captain Emorica. That's the name that my friend came up with because I was like, how weird would it be if I went as a patriotic emo kid? He was like, Captain Emorica. So that's what I'm gonna be. I need to get a pair of black jeans that actually fit. Because this afternoon I went to 2 different places and none of them had black jeans in my size because I'm thin and tall. I mean, they had some jeans in my size, but they weren't black. Like, there was this one pair. I mean, I guess this pair is technically like dark gray or black, whatever, basically black. I don't need that. And like when I wear, and those are cool, but at the same time they've kind of, I don't know. I like them too much to spray paint them, and I need to get a pair that I can spray paint or like use like dye on or paint, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need to put because I found this old like pair of jeans from Hot Topic. They're only come in women, so I need to make my own. But they've got like an American flag, like black and white American flag design on them, which looks pretty sick. And so I want to make that for me. And need to stop yawning. I'm gonna wear my Crown the Empire band tee. The one that's for the Resistance album, because it's got like Uncle Sam on it, and like the red, white, and blue and stuff. Except the stars are gears instead of stars. But it still looks pretty, America-y. Found like a Misfits t-shirt online with like America, instead of like the white of the skull, it's like America. Black and white America flag. There's another one that I saw in a video. I don't know if it's gonna be one that I can actually get my hands on, but I think it's the King for a Day music video by Pierce the Veil. I think it was that one. I'm not positive, but that one looked pretty bad. I mean, it was more of a scene kind of look, though. I don't want to compromise the emo look. I want it to be either categorizable as emo or scene, not one or the other. Or I guess emo and scene, not one or the other. That's what I want the look to look like. But I also have a pair of Vans. Might get a new pair of Vans because I kind of like this pair of Vans because they're kind of newer, and I'm gonna use them as dress shoes. But where's my boat? There's my boat. But it's pretty easy to just get black and white Vans. Those are like the most common ones. Actually, I was gonna build a base here. What am I fucking doing? But yeah, it was like I found those at my what am I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make some America Vans, probably just with like stars on the front, and like maybe the back has stripes or something. I don't know. I don't design shit. I'm not gay. It's funny. I can't make jokes like that at work because the one gay guy, not the one gay guy, there are a bunch of gay guys at work, but one of the gay guys will come up to me and go like, "Hey Lucas, I know I get the joke, but like everyone else here, they won't get it." So I need to be worried about that bullshit at work. But whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the hair, the shirt. I'm gonna get a red studded belt I found at Hot Topic, and then a black and white checkered belt as a secondary belt, because emo scene kids, like both of them can wear two belts at the same time. And I don't know, I feel like there'd be too much red if I didn't balance it out with a black and white thing. If it was like red on my shirt plus red on the belt, like too much red too close together without, like, I don't know. Like I said, man, not gay, so don't know anything about this stuff. Ow, my toes. Don't worry, just popping my toes because I'm wearing these terrible, they were actually pretty good socks while they lasted, but I work outside, so my shoes are constantly full of gravel. I've been graveled every day. And so my socks take a beating. Okay, that's annoying. And so just in the last 6 months, because I guess when was February? I guess it was more than 6 months ago, but my ex-girlfriend for Valentine's Day got me a bunch of socks and underwear. Not like special underwear, just normal underwear. Because my socks were destroyed and I didn't have enough underwear to split it between her apartment and my house. And I spent like half the week, every week there, so it kind of became weird to constantly bring a suitcase back and forth. So she got me underwear. But yeah, the underwear is still great, but the socks, I've worn holes in every single one of those pairs of socks, which were really nice socks. I really liked them. Nice is a weird word to use for socks, but I don't know, they were nice, like outdoorsy, durable. I mean, thought they were durable. They probably are durable. I'd probably just, rubbed them against gravel for 8.5 hours a day, every 4 days a week for like, 7 months, whatever. That's probably what actually happened to them. It probably wasn't the proper socks. It was how I treated them. But and she actually got me those socks because every single one of my other pairs of socks had holes just like those do now. So I just got new socks. Don't think I brought up the socks because of that. What was I don't really care about that one, but the others are. How about? Look at me being all clever. I obviously need more of this. If I can make. Oh. Jesus. If I can. My whole body is buzzing. Oh my god. I can see it coming out of the microphone. That looks so sick. Oh, fuck. If I can make little brain things like that, I obviously needed more, whatever that was, I don't even know what's going on over here, man, but I can just make another one of those. Why am I carrying that with me? I don't fucking care. I should just, okay, I want to find that other one that I saw, and then I want to actually, settle down. I'm lost. There it is. Remember, I could see. Didn't mean to bump you there, by the way. Sorry about that. I remember I was able to see it from the village. That's all I'm saying, man. But yeah. Don't remember, but yeah. What I'm saying, but yeah, too. But, it's, but yeah. Don't remember why I was talking about socks. Why was I talking about socks? Was there a good reason? I'm just gonna set the chest in here. Just who gives a shit. that puzzle's still on my desk here. I already said that. I know I already said that, and I knew that I already said that before I said that just now. So that's not like I'm not impaired or anything, but like it's weird that it'd be weird if you assumed that I was to be. Why am I talking? Shut up, fucking bitch. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's on my desk still. So she left her investment here for some reason. She was adamant about investing in the next date, so that it would have to happen. We had talked on the phone since then, like on FaceTime since then. It was weird. But yeah, she was cute, but whatever. I need to. Well, tomorrow. Actually, so tomorrow, what is on the agenda? It's supposed to rain all day, so I might not be able to do all of it. But what's on the agenda right now is ride my bike to the park, and I need to finish this book. It's called Teaming with Fungi. I borrowed it from work, and I've had it for a few weeks now, so I need to return that because now I'm starting to feel bad about it because it's really good. It's not like a novel or anything. It's just literally about soil fungus. Like just everything soil fungus. Which is, I mean, I love it, but whatever. I was gonna ride my bike to the park, ride around the park a little bit, because there's like a 1.5 mile trail or something around it. I don't know how long it is, but it's really nice to ride because it's pretty, and there are a bunch of weird native plants that have been planted alongside it by the locals. So like, I like to see it. I like to look at it. So I'm probably gonna try and do that if it's not raining. And what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, after that I was going to run because I didn't run for the last 2 days, and need to get back on that. I did today, but I only ran 1 mile, which at this point doesn't even make me winded. It sounded like a brag. I guess it was. What the fuck am I doing? Why did I say that like that? That was so shitty. What the fuck, dude? Somebody needs to rip my voice out. That's not something people say. What am I? Okay, so I'm just gonna. Well, it's. What do I want to do? What kind of base do I want? I forgot to get the gold. What kind of base do I want? Guess I can just start out with a house. Because, it's not too, like, hard to undo, Didn't bring anything. But, yeah, I was gonna, tomorrow, after I ran, I was gonna pump the old iron, which I've been doing for about 6 months now. And gained 20 pounds in the last 6 months. About as much as the last 2 years combined. Which is pretty sick. For my opinion, I still look pretty much the same, but whatever. Still look very skinny. Which house was it? It was just that one. You leave that here, but rest I can take. Leave that there too. Um, and after that, I was going to go collect some ripe mesquite pods. There's what I'm looking for. Some mesquite tree pods. Because I want to make because a bunch of people at work are gluten-free, and I want to make a cobbler for work, and I don't want to use the bullshit gluten-free stuff from the Stowe, so I decided to collect some mesquite pods because they're gluten-free, make some flour out of it, and use that on my pie. I'm not pie, cobbler. And hopefully it works out. I'm not sure if I can find it. I need to grind it, which is going to be a pain. I don't know how to do that. Guess I'm gonna have to learn to. Yeah, I was gonna have to was gonna do that tomorrow. I was also gonna ride my bike with my friend tomorrow, but he has a doctor's appointment, so it's fine. I was also supposed to go hiking with my brother at some point this weekend, but he apparently has a hernia. He always is injured, man. I mean, he's constantly working out. He's a massive human being at this point. But, like, still, do you really have to get hurt that often? It's like, at this point, it's more than excessive. It's like, I don't know. He's like stretch marks on his armpit because he messed up, whatever. But yeah, apparently that's not gonna happen either. Where did it was over here. Guess me and my friend will hang out Wednesday, probably. Need to teach him how to throw a ball again because he forgot how to play catch after I taught him a few months ago. So hopefully he picks that up quickly again. It's not a good spot for a tree. If these grow into big boys, I want to make sure they're in a spot that can reasonably handle a big boy, because I'm not going to cut it down because it's annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna go to I guess tomorrow I need to buy something. Oh yeah, I need to buy hiking shoes because mine I've been wearing to work for the last 6 months, and prior to that I was using those to hike all the time with my ex-girlfriend for another 6 months before that. So like it's they're worn out, they're falling apart, they're broken. And me and my brother are gonna go on a 157-mile hike in the Ozarks in the late fall, early winter. So I'm gonna need some new shoes for that. Not necessarily new ones, but new to me. So I can go shopping for new shoes tomorrow. And then that way I can go hiking and stuff. And at the same time, maybe just, might meet a nice young lady that I can marry. Megan's my wife. Maybe just might happen. That'd be pretty sick. I'm probably gonna be going to outdoorsy type places, so more likely to find a lady there. At least one my type, I guess. Meet. What the fuck? Just hallucinated a shadow there. Just the huge. I can just turn down the volume on my computer here. There we go. But yeah. Didn't these used to break if they didn't have a bottom? I don't remember. But yeah, hopefully that'll happen. That'd be a nice fun thing to happen for me and for her. All right, sick. I want to start off. Okay. Doorway. Done. Go mine a little bit. Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty shallow. 2 blocks deep, that's weird. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, get shoes. So I was also gonna go look for maps too. I wanna find a good map of Arkansas. So I might go to Half Price Books or something. I also wanted to find 2 more language learning, like, audio things. Just because I think they'll be helpful in the future for certain things. So I could go there too. I mean, I'm not likely to find a lady my type there, but because those are all full of leftists. I'm looking for a good trad wife. Not necessarily a trad wife, but conservative wife. One of the good ones. One of the sick ones, the cool ones. Yeah. Definitely not trad wife. I just don't want a girl to be insane, to be honest. Which lefties are insane, so. Or at least the feminism part is insane. It's so fucking annoying. You can't say that. You're a white man. Shut up. I've heard that way too many times now. Even heard it from my ex-girlfriend. Fucking. if I can find a non-feminist girl of any kind, that would be sick. Just a little bit of conservatism in there, just the amount that you would expect a normal person to have. you know? But yeah, I think I am both optimistic and pessimistic. I'm optimistic that I'll be able to find somebody. It's just not sure there are enough of them my age. So, that's part of why I'm doing so much athletic stuff and reading so much and saving so much money, is because it's like I need to prove that I am viable. I've got a lot of things working against me. Well, I guess one really big thing, that I'm a high school dropout who refuses to get a GED or go to college. So that is going to hurt me a lot. Hopefully the right girl will, maybe it would be like a nice test, like, you're cool with this, well then you are cool also. But, still gonna narrow my options a lot. It's mostly not gonna be the girls that are gonna be the problem, it's gonna be the parents of the girls that are gonna be the problem. Actually, I'm not gonna have a slanted roof. Actually, okay, yeah, I'll need. Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a slanted roof, but it's gonna be slanted this way. But yeah, so I need to make up for that in parents' eyes, at least. My dad told me to get an IQ test because the last one I took was, I guess I was like 14. I got a 135, which is not a brag, because I know people who have lower than average IQ scores, but still talk way over my head at some points. I can believe that they're bad at the stuff tested on the test. It's just that there are other things that also influence it. So, like, in some ways I am smarter than them, but in other ways that are pretty obvious they're smarter than me. Either they don't do things that show their deficiencies because they've worked around them because they're clever, or they should probably take a new test because maybe that was wrong. I don't know. But, I'm thinking too clearly. I need to. There we go. Whoa. Jesus. Oh. That was a scared, weird noise I made. That was like a noise of fear, I think. I'm not sure what just came over me, but that was fear. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my dad was like, you should take an IQ test and be able to give that to a parent who's like, you shouldn't be dating my daughter. Just to go like, hey, I've got this thing. Hey, check it out. I have this certification, this official certification in this specific kind of agriculture. I have this much money saved in the bank because I am saving to start a farm. I have I have all of these documents detailing exactly what I'm gonna do, estimates for all of that kind of stuff. I have this credit score. You know, I have this IQ score. I got this was my last report card from school. Back when I went. I work full time, you know, being able to say all these things that give me legitimacy to make up for the two things that don't give me legitimacy when it comes to, like, parents knowing that I will be able to provide for their daughters. When I need to. So, oh man, my arms, I'm so stretchy. What does that even mean? I just stretched. Fuck. I need birch trees for the floor. I'm gonna go grab those real quick. But yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, but not the IQ test part, you know? It's like, because, you know, most people grow up with the line, like, well, IQ tests aren't actually real. They don't actually test intelligence. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It does test intelligence. It doesn't test all of intelligence. It just tests most of it, you know? Maybe not most of it, but, you know, the parts that are, like, testable, it tests. So, but yeah, but, you know, that's part of it. It's also kind of braggy, going, like, because IQ isn't really something you earn. It's like something that you're, born with. It's like going like, well, I've got green eyes, and I think that means that I'll be able to provide for your daughter. You know, it's not exactly the same thing, because people generally believe that, like, smart people are gonna succeed, which is, I mean, that's a reasonable belief to have. But, you know, it's like, it's still like, I don't know, it just feels douchey to me. I was able to put it into words earlier, but I'm less eloquent now for certain reasons. Or maybe I wasn't able to put it into words. Maybe I just thought I could put it into words earlier. Now I'm not. Now I'm proving myself incapable of doing that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on, do you? Do you? Do you? What am I saying? It's crying. Is someone cutting onions? That's the... Watch. I don't have a diamond pickaxe. I can't do it, but, you know, you get the idea. Someone cutting onions? You know, like, so we can just cry. Sex. I don't know why I said that. Fucked up. I'm just a fucked up kid. But yeah, I think that's probably, I mean, it's probably a good idea to have, like, which I pretty much worked out one, you know, it's like, I work full time. I'm up for a promotion. I save a lot of my money. I'm working on getting some credit. I have this detailed plan. I have this certification in this specific kind of agriculture. You know, all that stuff. I can just bring up that and go like, hey, man, I've got the balls to prove it, man. And then explain also why I dropped out. Because I had pretty good grades. Even though I dropped out. I need more of these, I might as well just cut down a bunch of these while I'm here. I don't know why I'm being such a little bitch about it. But yeah. I could just tell them, man. I could just tell them. Make them feel more comfortable while they're, handing off their daughter to me as their new father. I'm just a fucked up kid with a fucked up brain. to not be a teenager anymore. Not exciting. I kind of wanted to be a teen dad. Now I won't get to be. Finding a decent gal has proven difficult. I can only find gals who are not decent. In important ways. Physically, they're very decent. Extremely. You know, wearing all the clothes. Looking all the pretties, you know? Getting... They're very cute, you know, too. Their other stuff is cute. Like their personality and stuff is cute, but, you know, then there's the... Oh, I'm gonna lie to you about this important thing. Or whatever else girls do. Look at me, talking about goils, as if I know anything, when I've had very few girlfriends. Guess one. I've gone on dates. I've dated more girls, though. I've dated a few. But I've only really became boyfriend, fuck. With the one. What is this? Oh man, I'm getting messages from another individual. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? So yeah, I don't know shit, dude. But, you know, it's been 6 months and I've only really gone on 2 dates. 2 different girls. Since me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, so it has proven a little bit difficult. I'm loining. I'm learning, though. I need to stop it with that accent. I can't do accents. I need to chillaxophone. Oh, my neck doesn't hurt. It just itched for a moment. But yeah, I need to prove it easy. I need to make it easy. Aw. You know, it's easy. Aw. You know that one. It's easy. Aw. Oh no, I wasted it. I wasted her. Spent all of her past killings. Oh. I had a girl ask me out. Quite an attractive young lady as well, but she was too old for me. Would have loved it if she was my age. That would have been sick. 'Cause she is both hot and cool. Both on the same page in pretty much everything, but, you know, she's old, so... She's not that old, she's just much older than me because I'm almost a child. I'm not very far removed from a child at this point, so... Kinda sucks, but you know how it is. So I've basically got bitches throwing themselves at me. I don't, but you know, what she told me is if I put on a few more poundage, if I put on a little bit more poundage, a few more pounds, then I'll be swimming in goo, is what she said, which I don't really want to do. I don't want to be prolific. I am not the promiscuous type. I don't like it. So that isn't appealing, but you know, if what she means is I'll have my pick then. Guess that's pretty cool. um, I don't think it'll matter though, because girls don't get asked out. So just by asking a girl out to begin with, I'm automatically ahead of 99% of other guys. So it probably doesn't matter. A lot of this stuff probably does not matter unless they tell their parents that I've dropped out. Which is sucky, but still, you know how it is. Just let me in. But yeah, dude, yeah. I'm gonna plant them on grass, like I'm doing. See, displacing the grass with the tree. Tall grass. Was I talking? I don't remember what I was saying. I feel like I'm not getting to get the conclusions of a lot of stuff, which is probably accurate. Because, I don't know if you knew, but my brain isn't on the highest of levels right now. Oh, hey, I have another thing I should be doing right now. Here we go. Where'd I get that? Weird. I need to, yeah, I guess moral of the story, I'm a monogamy kind of guy. Kind of guy who, doesn't want to bone a million people. You know how it is. It's not really hard to be a monogamy kind of guy these days. Should be planting these too. There we go. Need to make another one. Dang. There we go. Good. There we go. Did it. We need more than this, but you know how it is. Which way was gonna go? Okay, let's do this. And then we can do this. Oh, shit. Fuck. Why did I do it again? Okay. Look at that. Already. Does this work? That was fast. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. What else is there to talk about? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm being so quiet right now. I'm gonna leave this open for this part. Yeah. I'm being boring. Shoot. I shouldn't have done that. Shit. No. Ooh, I needed those actually. Not a big deal. NBD, as they say. In the hood. Oh yeah, that hiking trip me and my bro were gonna go on. We're doing it in November. It's November. You're gonna go in November. You know, hike about in the Ozarks. That's a little baby tiny mountain range, like basically like the Texas Hill Country, except with deeper soil, more rain. Out a little bit further northeast, up in Arkansas and Missouri. It's very pretty. Drove through it once. Oh my god, my arm fell asleep. What is wrong? I know what's wrong. Oh my god, moving my limbs feels like so weird. So yeah, we're gonna be going. It's probably gonna be like a 3-day hike. We're gonna be hiking for 3 days straight. 157 miles from somewhere in Arkansas in the Ozarks to the Buffalo River, which is a national river, like a nationally protected thing. It's a free-flowing river. We were gonna hike to that and then kayak down to my dad's cabins, which he owns with his girlfriend, with his GF. just used his credit, so like she had money, he had credit, kind of thing. Yeah, so they're like sharing ownership or whatever, and it's cool, I guess. Guess I'll keep that on me. Keep that thing on me, as they say. But yeah, that'll be fun. We're gonna be kayaking down the Buffalo River once we get to it. Oh yeah, I said that. Which will like add a couple tens of miles to the trip. But it'll be cool, and spending time with my bro will be cool. Training for it will be cool. I probably don't need to train for it much because I am on my feet, walking, carrying heavy things all day, every day for 4 days out of the week, and that's pretty much okay for me to do. So I also know how to hike. I also work out, so like those things probably will make it fine. I also camp sometimes, so I should be fine, but there's no hurt in training a bit. My brother thinks that he needs training, so like, whatever. Guess we'll go hiking and stuff between now and then for him to figure it out. Eventually we want to go to Colorado and hike some of the 14ers up there, do part of the Continental Divide Trail, have a little bit of fun. That'll be fun. It's been so long since I've done one of these. It's the weirdest thing. There's this really, really annoying ad on YouTube for a mobile game. I hate it, and it starts out with some fucking loser in glasses. I wear glasses. It's okay. It's okay for me to say that. Like, he's gonna play like this fucking game, and he starts it off, and he's like wearing like a gamer headset and fucking gay shit, and he's holding his phone, which is just so weird that he's doing that at the same time. But shut up. Sorry. He starts out the video by saying, "Hey, it's spooky," and he's in this fucking stupid voice. Hey, it's spooky, like that. I don't know. Fucking is he supposed to be like a streamer or something? Fucking bullshit, some gay shit. I'm not sure, but yeah, just going like, hey, look, famous people, even though he's not even famous potentially, like just some random dude that they thought had like a streamer voice. Decided to slap on there. I don't know, but it's the most annoying fucking bullshit ever. I hate it so much. Oh my god, I need it. Oh my god. But the same game, and there's this one with this like dude wearing a beanie and has long hair, and he has this like, I don't know, he has this character voice that's like, I guess also sounds streamery. And there's this other guy, he's a black guy, or maybe a girl, I'm not 100%, but he and or she, I guess not he or she is like standing there with like a, I guess it's a different game, but he's standing there with a controller. He's like, I bet nobody can beat me at this, whatever. And he crosses his arms and like gives this face, and he has a streamer voice. And this other guy with a different streamer voice is like, I got the game, guys, I got the game, as if he's talking to anybody like that cares. He's making this face the whole time, sticking out his beautiful blue eyes, and it sounded gay. But, you know, and like, then he like plays it as if he's doing it for like a YouTube channel or like a stream thing or something. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Oh, I hate those ads. I hate them so much. I don't know why they repeatedly give me ads that I hate. I skip them immediately every time. There are plenty of ads that I don't skip immediately, you know? I'd say most of them I don't skip immediately. But that one I skip immediately every time. I think that they would learn by now. Especially since I don't watch mobile game YouTube videos. Don't watch any gaming YouTube videos up until like recently. I started watching Ethos Lab again. But you know, it's like, why are you suggesting that to me? I am not your demographic, dude. I guess I'll do half of them. But yeah, that's kind of cringe. Guess I'll put all of them up there. But yeah, so like it's shitty game. Alright, so I think I know what I'm gonna do. At least for this first base, I'm going to tunnel down like here and use like ladders, because I don't want to dedicate the floor space to a staircase. Besides the staircase, I don't know if I'm burping or if I have hiccups. I can't tell. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know why I put this here. But should I put it there, or should I put it kind of like here? I think I'm gonna put it here. But yeah, that spooky guy keeps getting in my head, and I hate it. I'm never gonna download the game. I know that they want it to get stuck in my head, but I'm never gonna download the game, so it doesn't matter. It's stuck in my head. I think Oh. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. That's how they say it. Okay, buddy, because I'm gonna transition it here. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oopsie. God, okay, what was I gonna say? They're gonna need to go to bed. What time is it? Holy fucking shit, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. Alright. I'll go on for another minute or two here. Let's think. What have I missed? Oh. Oh. There's tomorrow. I talked about tomorrow. I started this stream going good, and now I'm fucking. I mean, just refilling the old kefir. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. I heard that before. This is a good game. You guys should play it one day. It's fun for the whole family. And I really do believe that. Look at me. Playing the game. All by his lonesome. Oh my god, somebody's using a toilet, I think. Or used one. And is now water making. Yes, that's what I mean to say. He is now water making. Obviously. You guys remember that meme? The E meme? Did it? Didn't help at all. But, I guys, don't know if I'll make another video like this because I don't like doing this to my head anymore. I mean, I do. I love it, but you know how it is. It affects me afterwards for quite a while, so I need to keep it in, do it in moderation, so. Oh my god, it's so late. It is so late. Yeah, I'll go to bed now. Welcome to the Black Parade. Don't know why I said that. But, oh my god, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna say good. Grab your snacks. Bye.